Welcome back to the CryptoLabs Passive Income YouTube channel. Happy Monday. We're going to be picking our winner like we do every Monday. Excited for that. We're going to talk about some of the yield optimizers or aggregators I use to find awesome yields, or I just use the platform itself. This is really going to help you, so pay attention to that. And that's about that. Do leave a comment. When you leave a comment, when you engage with the video, you get a chance to be entered into the weekly $100 giveaway. We pick a random video from the week, and we use a software to pick a random comment and give away $100 every Monday. So it's just a small perk, small thank you for being here, being engaged, and supporting the channel. And I hope you learn a ton in the meantime. I'm going to talk about yield optimizers or aggregators first, which basically, let's just say, help you find or do find liquidity pools or opportunities to earn a yield, and typically auto compound it for you instead of you having to do it. Now, I want to be really clear. That means there's some third party involved. I will typically use a yield optimizer to find opportunities, and typically I'll get into the opportunity natively, like on the actual platform of whatever DEX I'm looking at or wherever the opportunity is. Sometimes I'll use yield optimizers like last week to earn, I think I earned $800, $900, or $1,000 last week just off Beefy because I had a really busy week and I didn't want to get too involved with it. So I'm going to list these out and I'll let you dive into them. Now remember, there's strategy behind this. Don't just get into anything. Really think through things, really understand the pair you're going, really understand impermanent loss, really understand the risks involved, and then ensure, and this is like key to success for anything here, ensure that your reward is greater than the risk. A lot of people don't think this way, and let me know in the comments if this lands. Please install this into your operating system. I see this happen a lot is they get into some DApp or they get into some project, which I'm a big fan of still. We just don't share them on YouTube because people don't think through this. They need to think through this. Let's just say you're in a DApp. I was in one, it was doing 2% or 1.5% per day. And after 25 days, I made an awesome yield. And I said, okay, when I got into this, my risk reward was about here. Now the risk of staying on this platform is way higher than the reward because I've already made 30, 40% on my money. And so I'm going to withdraw and leave. What a lot of people do is every day that goes by, now I'm not for what we're looking at here. This is a very different game, but this is an example. On some platforms, especially if it's a riskier play, every day that goes by, you're taking on more risk because your reward is getting higher. The rewards you made get higher. Your bag is getting bigger. And I've seen people gamble. They've been in something for 60 days. And they're like, if I can make 1% more for one more day, and they stay one more day, and then something happens and they lose their money. And I'm like, so you risked everything for one more day. Your reward was here, was 1%. Your risk was everything. And so typically how we play these are very different. So on Beefy, it's very different. It's DeFi. You're in control of your money. If you're in a liquidity pool or you're funding some pair, whatever, you're in control of your money. Very different. But what I'm saying is we'll typically get into higher risk, higher reward type yield farms. And what I'm meaning there is a more volatile pair, make massive return. And then as we make a return, we move that into sort of mid-cap stuff and then eventually big-cap, blue-chip type pairs, even stable coin pairs to keep earning a yield extremely safely. And so the same principles apply. It's just here you can't necessarily get rugged. So we use Beefy. I will use Vesper. Vesper is an awesome platform. I will use Pickle Finance. Harvest has actually some great opportunities on there. Auto Farm has some great opportunities. Alpaca, it's a bit different. But if you're getting your feet wet and looking at stuff, I would look at those main ones. And from there, you can get into you can get deeper. Like on Harvest, you could find some pair that you've never heard of, be like, okay. And I usually, well, we won't get too deep into it. I'll look at like, hey, what's known? And I'll dive into it a little deeper. And I'm like, why is there only $35 in magic? Like, don't do that. But you get the point. You can find opportunities, find new coins, find new tokens. I've been in Matic USDC, not on QuickSwap, but on Uniswap, I believe, through Beefy for quite a while. And that thing just keeps giving me 80% as of right now. That's ridiculous on a fairly blue chip and stablecoin pair. So do check it out. Winner was Quarter Mile. I love cars, so I was happy when this saw up, but I'm also happy with the question. What's the range of yield percentages the class teaches? Now, I believe Quarter Mile was talking about our 10K masterclass, which is free. You can check it out. I'll leave a link below, or just let me know in the comments 10K, and I'll make sure you get the link. Do check it out. In that class, we're talking about how to create financial freedom, how to turn 1,000 into 638,000. Yes, it's possible in 5 years. Understanding risk reward. We just talked about that. And we do look at some opportunities, but I'm going to answer this question a little bit deeper here. Davis actually posted this, and David is our freaking DeFi ninja in the Underdog investor community, which when you join the group, you get access to our financial freedom formula, crypto educational portal, true DeFi investor group, passive income investor group, our wealth builder investor group, and our DGen cafe for those who like to DGen it. But he posted something here, which is a bit of a strategy when it comes to yield farming. How to set up your portfolio: 20, 30, 30, 20, 20% stablecoin yields, single staking blue chips, 30% blue chip stablecoin pairs, 30% blue chip large altcoins, and 20% volatile pairs. That ratio is going to be dependent upon your ideal goals. I have a little bit more in volatile pairs and a little bit less in stablecoin pairs because I'm looking to earn a yield and move it into stablecoins, of course. But here's what you can kind of expect. See if I can zoom in. There it is. Stablecoin blue chip single staking, 10 to 20. I've seen 28% for single staking or for stablecoin pools, especially if there's some extra boosted rewards, up to 30% even. Blue chip and stables, I've seen everywhere from 20, 30 to 50, 60. Sometimes you'll catch something at the 100%, like I did with Matic in a stable coin. Like sometimes you'll see it go out there, but typically 30 to 50%, which blows your bank out of the water by thousandfold. Blue chip alt 60 to 80, 60 to 120. I've seen up to 150, 200% APYs if it's boosted. Have seen it. You can find it, but again, it doesn't last forever. And volatile pairs is greater than 100%, 300%. I've been in stuff that was doing 3,000% for 7 days. You can imagine how much money you make in 7 days. You just have to know what you're doing by then. You got to find them, get in, get out, get your reward. So typically, that's what you can expect. And then what chains do I look for? Typically top 10, sometimes top 20. So Davis nailed it. We both have the same sort of philosophy here. Anything in the top 10 to 20 chains. Now, sometimes I'll grab opportunities on new blockchains like Base because the opportunities are abundant, especially when it fits a narrative and things are blowing up. You can make thousands of dollars. We made $2 or $3 grand over a day or two on Base because the protocol was blowing up. So that's kind of that. I hope that helps you, Quarter Mile, and anyone else who asked. Do check out the 10K masterclass. Go to the website, CryptoLabsResearch.com, or check the link below, or I'll put the link in the comments, or I'll put the link in the description, or just in the comments, say 10K. We'll make sure we send it to you. And that's that. I hope this was helpful to you. True DeFi. No one is in control of your money. You are. No one can take it from you. And there's fine print on that because there can be nothing on the blockchain is ever 100% safe, just like anything in life. There can always be a hack, smart contract exploit, something of that nature, but you're in control. You're in control of your security. You're in control of your wallets. You're in control of your ledger. You're in control, or you're in control of your cold storage wallets and where you move your crypto and what you do with it. And if you exercise caution and safety, you're in control. You're not dependent on some team, and you don't have to worry about scams or rug pulls anymore, which is why we're pushing this so much, because I think people want to hear this stuff. We've been doing this for a long time, but it does take a little more education, which is why we have the Underdog Investor Group. I hope to see you join us soon. If you're part of the Underdog Investor Group, let us know below. I know a lot of viewers are, and I'm looking forward to hanging with you in the community and keep this thing going. So with that said, I'm going to move myself in the middle. I will leave some videos up here and here, and here for your viewing pleasures, whichever one speaks to you. I'll leave some educational DeFi stuff. I'll leave some the journey to the 10K. I'll leave some really awesome stuff down here. So check it out. Hang out on this channel. Keep getting the education. This is a no fluff, no BS channel. We just shoot it straight. Here's the facts. Here's the education. And if you want more, come join us in our group. Like, that's that. Hope that helps. We'll talk soon. Peace.